Exciting stuff. Next up, I have Jeanine Boyle and Ashley Robinson. They're helping people gain better health and financial freedom through a partnership with MonaVie Corporation. MonaVie is the fastest growing health and wellness company, as reported by Inc. 500 magazine. They reached $1 billion in sales the first 3.5 years, and their founder, Dallin Larson, was named Entrepreneur of the Year by Ernst & Young in 2010. How you guys doing? Thanks for coming on the show.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Oh yeah, we're great, thanks.
So what's it like working together as kind of a mother-daughter team here?
Well, I'll tell you, it's like a dream come true for sure. I mean, you know, to be able to have a relationship with my daughter and then also help her to reach some financial goals and health goals is really, it's awesome.
Sounds like a really rewarding company to work for.
Oh, it really is. Yeah. They're actually, the motto of their company is a more meaningful life, and they really, really mean that. They have, you know, I've been involved with the company for about 5 years now, and in that time period, they continue to do the science and the research on their products and improve them. They also have put more money in the pot for their distributors, and in a time where the economy has really collapsed, it's been such a refreshing thing because, you know, it seems that the majority of the people out there are working harder, working in longer hours, and they're making less money. And I mean, it's just been a joy to be partnered with them.
It sounds like the lifestyle of the company is pretty good. You know, amount of time putting in, but you're really strengthening relationships with other people and helping them reach their health goals.
Yeah, yeah, and it's really all about building a community as well. You know, what I love about this is that, you know, I'm in business for myself, but I'm not in business by myself. And this is a team effort. Matter of fact, we get paid on what a team does. And it's quite different than what happens in, you know, say, the corporate world out there. I mean, when you go to work, you've got your job and you get paid on, you know, what you did yourself, and that's it. But what I love about this is that I can't earn any more money unless I help somebody else to do what they would like to do. So it's definitely a great, great opportunity.
So you said you've been doing it for 5 years. I mean, what brought you into it?
Well, originally, I'm just super passionate and excited about health. You know, I eat organically. I'm very, very concerned about what's happening out there. There's so many cancers and people getting sick, and a lot of things that are happening to our foods that people are unaware of, you know, and we just take that for granted, and our bodies are just breaking down. And so originally it was just all about, you know, I loved the idea of the product, and but then it kind of morphed into, you know, pursuing it as a business. Pretty newly married. I'm 5 years into this marriage, and we were doing pretty well, but then the economy fell apart about 5 years ago, if you remember, and it turned out that we lost about 2/3 of our income, and so my husband and I really had to take a look at what else we were going to do, and we had already fallen in love with the product and never really considered what it would do for us if we decided to build a business with it. And so that's how that whole thing got started. You know, it was like, well, you know, I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I'm a grandma. I've got 6 grandkids, and it's kind of frightening at that point in your life when you're like, well, what am I going to do? And I thought about having my own business, but you know, it just really takes a lot of money to get started. It takes a brilliant idea, takes a lot of time and effort, and then there's a big risk involved with all of that. And what I like about the idea of partnering with a company that's so successful as MonaVie is that there really is no risk involved with it at all. I can work at my own pace, I can work with who I want to, when I want to, and you know, they do all the hard stuff for me, and it just took a small investment to get started, and anybody can start. I mean, it's great. It's a great opportunity.
Ashley, how you doing?
Hello, great.
How about your start with this? You followed in your mom's footsteps and saw her doing well, and
Yeah, of course. Well, I saw her doing well, and myself kind of adapted the whole healthy way of eating, and I have 2 young children and really wanted to pass that on to my children, and so that they can grow up not with the struggles that maybe my age group is going to have 10 to 15 years down the road when we realize what's happening to our bodies because of what we're putting into it. And so I just fell in love with the product as well, and had my second daughter not too long ago, and I said, hey, I want to be a mom. I want to be a mom first, and I need a vehicle to get me to just be able to do that. So that's where I just took a really serious look at MonaVie.
So how are you guys selling the product? What kind of means, or what's successful if people want to follow in these footsteps and take advantage of the company? How do you do it? How do you have some success with it?
Well, you know, we kind of cringe at that word sell, because it's really not about that. You know, we love the products first. And what do you do naturally when you love something? I mean, if you go see a good movie, the first thing you do is run out, oh my gosh, you've got to go see that movie, right?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that a fantastic, you've got to just go do that. Well, wouldn't it be nice if the movie theater would actually put a little money in your pocket for saying, yeah, thanks for recommending that movie, but you know, that doesn't happen, right?
Wish, but no.
But that's really what happens with MonaVie. They sort of like pay us a finder's fee, and this isn't something that we have to really struggle with. It's because we genuinely, love the product, and we've seen so many things that have happened to our friends and families in their bodies, and it's just amazing. So we just kind of share it with people, and it kind of like when you drop a rock in a pond, how it kind of creates a ripple. That's what happens.
Yeah, you know, also just to add to that is the product really speaks for itself. And knowing people that I know in my family that have maybe health struggles, I feel an obligation as well to fill them in on the product that I have, because I really truly feel everybody in the planet should be drinking this. And who am I to not say anything about this? I want everybody to be drinking, especially my family, so that they can be ahead of the battle and not behind it, for sure.
So are you guys still looking to build your team a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. We are constantly looking to build our team. We're looking for people who are super energetic and fun to be around, because hey, we get to travel with these people, and I don't want any, you know, negative Nellies at the pool with me sipping a pina colada or whatever.
Just age yourself a little bit, negative Nellies.
Anyhow, yeah, you know, we're looking for people who are self-motivated, who are really looking to do something different with their life. And it's very, very important that they care about other people, because this really, the basis of the whole thing is about people helping people. And, you know, I find that there's a lot of people who that really fall into that category.
So we were talking a little bit earlier about kind of the people you're looking for and whatnot. How do they get a hold of you? Do they go to your website? Does each person have a specific website, or how does that work?
Yeah, absolutely. MonaVie actually gives you a website.
Okay.
And each mom and I have one. I personally have a Twitter account as well that you can go to, AshleyRob88. It's kind of new for me, so bear with me, but it's very exciting. The whole social media is a great vehicle to get your business out there, to network to people. It's just opened up this business to a whole new spectrum. Very exciting.
So they can find you on Twitter, and then how about the websites? What are good websites to go to?
My personal website is mymonavie.com/Ashley and Devin. And Mom?
And my website is mymonavie.com /Jeanine and Brian Boyle. But I'm just going to throw my phone number out there.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you can put in a wrong letter or something and then you miss it. So
right.
My phone number is 206-310-8382.
And so listeners out there, you can get a hold of them, social media, website, or just give Jeanine a call. Actually, let's hear a little bit more about yourself. Can you tell us a little bit more about your everyday?
Yeah, my everyday today. Well, I don't want to bore you with that. But I like to think of myself as a young 26-year-old. I am married to a wonderful husband. I have 2 just beautiful daughters. At a pretty young age, my husband decided that he was going to be in the Air Force. He is now a sergeant. Very proud of him. Yes. And I am a stay-at-home mom, wife, and a MonaVie distributor as well. I recently really took a really strong look at the MonaVie business, just because my husband and I are really noticing some scary things going on in the government. You know, everyone thinks, I know, Air Force, so glamorous, right? Yeah, joking. But you know, quite frankly, the perks that come with the job are dwindling, and it's kind of scary, and the retirement isn't so secure anymore. And so I said, honey, let's not freak out. Let's just be proactive. You know, let's come up with a better plan B than our plan A, and let's just tackle this. Let's help other people do the same thing. I mean, the military is a huge community, and there's lots of people in the same boat that we are. And so let's all just lock arms and let's just rock this.
I like it. And then how about the husband's involvement with their colleagues and their friends and their buddies? Are they taking on to the program in terms of buying the products?
Oh gosh, well, the guys love the products, and they love the money that comes with the business part of it too. What I think the real exciting thing about this is that, you know, we get to do this as a family, and you know, my son's involved, my sister's involved, my nieces are involved. I mean, nobody's left out. If they want to be a part of this, there's plenty for all of us to do together. And you know, that's just more contacts that people have. It's all about networking.
How about the local community that's involved in it? Is there mentors that you had starting out, Jeanine, or is it?
Well, what's kind of exciting about this is that, you know, if we were to have a brick and mortar store, you're in one location. But because the way this thing works, and we're actually a global company, I mean, there's 26 different countries that you can do business in.
Wow.
Okay, so the people who actually have been my mentors aren't even in this state.
Wow.
So we have conference calls over the telephone, and you know, where we get our group together. But you know, and MonaVie provides amazing training and leadership skills and different things like that. So it's just been, I can't really compare it to anything else out there. It's just really awesome.
If you had to give a message to people out there that aren't looking their 9-to-5 or are unemployed and wanting to make a switch about the company, what would you say directly to them? What would be the public
Find
service
me at
now?
Ashley Robb 88 Twitter. No, but honestly, we know there's people out there. I mean, I have friends, you know, like that, and I would just say, find something that makes you want to get up in the morning. Nobody who has that 9-to-5 job, they dread almost going to sleep because they know in the morning when they wake up they have to go to work. Let's not live life like that anymore. Let's be excited. Let's love life. Let's be healthy. Let's live till we're 100. You know?
Every day is Friday.
Yeah, every day is Friday in MonaVie. Okay, can we quote that? Stamp.
Yeah, put that on the website. I like that a lot. All right, so we just have a little time left. Let's see. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You listen to Clay 1180 AM. Tyler Feed, your host. Talk to you soon. Bye.